Hey guys, we are back with more Vegas Golden Knights Eastside Hockey Manager, and we are gonna get through hopefully November in this one. I'm not entirely sure because the simulation is a little slower in this game than in EA Sports because you have to go day by day. But that's the way I like it. I think in this game because it gives you an opportunity to look at the news, and I mean, not that we do that too much anyways. It's mostly just waiver notifications and stuff like that. But see, stuff like this, NHL season preview. Let's take a look at where the Vegas Golden Knights are. We are in 28th. So our MVP is Jacob Silverberg, with the key arrival being Alex Tuck. And of course, he was a re-signing, not more of an acquisition, but he did go to free agency, so I guess that's why the game is saying that. So just a bunch of waivers stuff, and we will get past this, and we will, I suppose, get to the first game of the regular season against the Devils on October 4th. Jersey numbers to be decided. So Cody Glass, he doesn't have a number. Cam York is number 3. Brandstrom 5. Miller 6. Veleno 9. Leipzig 13, Lowry 17, Timo Pukkanen 18, 19, 21, any duplicate numbers. All right, we're good. That is that. Let's get to the start of, actually, we'll get to October 1st, because on October 1st is usually when I like to start the entry draft scouting. So here are, well, first of all, Lowry's back, but we got to make sure that we know who we're sending back. Because we have to activate Lowry, that would mean we have 24 players on our roster, and we would have to send someone down to either juniors, the AHL, or we have to trade someone. So we're going to have to figure that out before opening night. NHL top goaltenders: Matt Murray, Carey Price, Braden Holtby, Sergei Bobrovsky, Devin Dubnyk, Andrei Vasilevsky, Jonathan Quick, Martin Jones, Connor Hellebuck, and Robin Leonard. Top defensemen: Eric Carlson, Drew Doughty, Victor Hedman, Brent Burns, Aaron Ekblad, Alex Pietrangelo, Shea Weber, Duncan Keith, Ryan Suter, PK Subban, and left wingers: Jamie Benn, Brad Marchand, Alex Ovechkin, Taylor Hall, Johnny Gaudreau, Philip Forsberg, Matthew Tkachuk, Max Domi, Max Pacioretty, and Gabriel Landeskog. Top centers: Crosby, McDavid, Stamkos, Malkin, Sagan, Tavares, Backstrom, Jack Eichel, Austin Matthews, and Mark Scheifele. Right wingers: Patrick Kane, Kucherov, Tarasenko, Pasternak, Wheeler, Reinhart, Mark Stone, William Nylander, Mitch Marner, and Mikko Rantanen. Then the top prospects are Casey Middlestat of the Sabres, Joe Veleno of your Vegas Golden Knights, Jared McIsaac, Quinn Hughes, Kirill Kaprizov, Gabe Velarde, Philip Sedina, Kale Clegg, Isaac Lundestrom, and Nicholas Hogg of your Vegas Golden Knights. So, very nice. Let's get through to October. Jeez. Riley Smith, our captain, is down for 10 days with a thigh strain. So I guess we can reactivate Lowry now without having to worry about anything, but we're still going to have to send someone back eventually. So we'll scratch Smith here. We will dress Lowry to replace him, and Joe Veleno is going to be back pretty soon as well. So let's do the best lines here. So Marchessault, Eakin, Silverberg. All right, that looks good to me. No stats yet, obviously. We haven't played any games, so we will, we're actually at October 1st now, so we will go into the scouting, and we will assign our scouts to the NHL entry draft. So, yep, do that. And then Scott Luce, he looks like he was scouting Chicago, the Chicago Wolves. So we will send him there once again. I believe page 6, is it? Yes. There you go. And then Mark Yannetti I believe he was on the draft as well because he's got Cam York scouted. Is there any other team I need to scout though? Yeah, I mean, obviously the Vegas Golden Knights, so we gotta make sure we keep up to date on our own team. So he could scout our team there for a little bit and let us get to game 1 of the regular season against the New Jersey Devils. Board confidence update. They're generally satisfied with our performance as general manager. Team financial status is extremely healthy. Player salaries seem to be in good control. And the board believes that James Neal would be a useful addition to the roster. They're still saying that, huh? I mean, all right. And Belgium. Almost forgot about that, to be honest. Preliminary draft rankings. So they're saying that Justin Barron is the top-ranked player, followed by Vit Spacek and Mikko Tienin. All right, so we're in the... we're starting to get to the times where it's more computer-generated players now. I mean, of course, there's Lafreniere, but then I don't recognize any of these names. Justin Barron, Vit Spacek, Ryder Ralston. So... yeah, it looks like we're getting to that point in the GM mode now. I mean, year 3, so... yeah, and then there's all the juniors. The junior future stars. So, let us get to game number 1 here. Without any further delay. And is Joe Veleno back just yet? I don't think so. No, he's gonna be... I would imagine like a couple more days. So, yeah, let's go 1 day here. Game against the Devils. Let's view it. First game, home game of the season, so home opener right here. First period, goal by Nico Hischier from James Neal and Will Butcher. Second period, Wade Megan from Madison Bowie. And then 2-2 is the score at the end of the second. Jonathan Marchessault from Cam York with his first NHL point. Very nice. In his first game, nonetheless. And Jacob Silfverberg, and then Teemu Pulkkinen, the all-star apparently, with the goal from Marchessault and Carlson on the power play. Third period, there you go. First win of the season for the Vegas Golden Knights, with goals by Lowry from Tuck and Carlson, and then Marchessault from Pulkkinen and Carlson. You would think Pulkkinen... I don't know what it is with Pulkkinen. It doesn't look like he should be as good as he is right now in the simulation, but whatever. I'll take anything we could get. So, 4-2 win to start out the season against the New Jersey Devils. Not bad. I will certainly take that. Devils plays Clune on waivers. Flames with a 4-2 win over the Predators. Anything here? No, not anything important. But we do have a game here against the Anaheim Ducks, so let's see. First away game of the season. First period. Goals by Sami Vatanen from Fowler and Getzlaf on the power play. And then Getzlaf from Perry and Raquel. But then a goal by William Carrier. His first of the season from Krug and Tom Wilson. Second period. Alex Tuck from Lowry and Cam York with an assist for the second game in a row. Way to go, Cam. And let's see. Third period. And actually... before we continue, Cam York's hometown here, Anaheim, California. That's kind of fitting that he gets a assist against the Ducks. Let's see if he can get a goal here. His first NHL goal in the third period. No, it will not be a goal for Cam York, and it will be a loss for the Vegas Golden Knights. 4-3 is the final score on goals by Rickard Raquel and Corey Perry. And William Carrier with his second of the game from Tom Wilson. So... all right, I mean, you kind of expect that we're not going to be the greatest team this year. You know, I wouldn't expect that we clinch the President's Trophy or anything, but I'm at least expecting a competitive season from these Vegas Golden Knights. Silfverberg with his 500th NHL career game. Very nice. Yeah, that's about it for that. 4-1 win for the Capitals over the Sabres. And a 5-2 win for the Hurricanes over the Blackhawks. And our next game is on the 10th, so we got a little bit of a gap there. So that's good. Player of the week, Phil Kessel. Trade between the Lightning and the Devils confirmed. A second and a third for Steven Santini. All right, so that's interesting trade right there. Devils are definitely getting a good package. I would say, let's take a look at Santini. Yeah, I think that's a fair trade. Yeah, pretty fair trade. Especially if the Lightning are a good team this year. So, Lightning, yeah, I mean, they're 3-0 to start the season so far. 5-1 win for the Sharks over the Oilers. And a 3-2 win for the Avalanche over the Canucks. A 3-2 win for the Devils over the Jets. A 3-2 win for the Canadiens over the Stars. A 4-3 win for the Flyers over the Penguins. Let's see any milestones here. Sheary, not concerned about him. Game for the Golden Knights against the Sharks. Let's view it. Second home game of the season. Goal by Tomas Hertl from Joe Pavelski and Marc-Edouard Vlasic. Second period. Goal by Pavelski from Hertl and Johnson. Jack Johnson on the Sharks now. And yeah, there you go, boys. Third period comeback for the Vegas Golden Knights. William Karlsson from Krug and Marchessault on the power play. And then Lowry from Tuck and William Karlsson. Overtime, we're going to a shootout. All right, here we go. Let's see. And we lose in the shootout. Rudolph's Balsers with a shootout goal for the San Jose Sharks and Logan Couture as well. And Kelleher with the goal for Vegas. So, 1-1-1 so far this season. Not too bad to start out. Can't complain too much. Veleno resumes practice. Okay, so here's where we have to make a decision here. Once we take Veleno and Smith off the IR, and Smith is actually back as well, so we're going to have to send two guys back here. I don't know if I want to give Veleno the chance this year. He wasn't that great. I mean, he was alright in preseason, actually. 720. He wasn't good for the first few games, but I guess he rounded out there in the last two games there, especially. He had points in 4 out of the 5 games he played. Yeah, I think I want to give Veleno a chance this year, at least for the first few games. Smith, yeah, I'm definitely playing Smith. So one of these guys has to be sent down or traded. Okay, so forwards. I think Fashing actually didn't do too bad in the preseason. Brendan Leipzig did amazing in the preseason. What is going on? Okay, so we have to make a decision here. Alan Lazaro hasn't done too well, unfortunately, in his first few games here. Now, that might be because he's on the 4th line, but he has a 6 average rating. -1 in the first preseason, or in the first regular season game against the Devils. I kind of want to keep giving him a little bit more of a chance, but Tyler Kelleher, only a 6 average rating so far in 3 games. He's not a rookie, so I'll scratch him. And you know what? We might have to think about... I mean, not even think about, because we have to send 2 guys down or trade somebody, because in order to take Veleno and Smith off the IR, right? So, who else is underperforming here? Cody Eakin. Only a 5.67. That is not good at all. We'll scratch him as well. But here's the thing about Eakin. If we're scratching him, then we might have to send him down, and I don't want to send him or trade him just yet, because I feel like I still feel like he has something to prove here with this team, but then again, his average rating hasn't been great all 3 years so far, so what do I want to do? Carrier's been good, and I think I'm going to shop around Tyler Kelleher. Anyone interested? Yep, the Ducks for Keaton Thompson. I would love if we could get a draft pick back for Kelleher. So maybe like a 4th. Gauge interest. All right, let's cancel that, actually. How's Thompson? 1 star. I mean, I'd hate to give up Kelleher and not get anything back for him. but at the same time, he hasn't been great at all. You know what? For right now, we'll send down Lazaro to the AHL just so that we don't have to trade two guys, so that we can kind of focus on one here. Polkinen's been good so far, so I don't want to scratch him. This is tough. This is going to be tough here. Hudson Fashing. Yeah, I think it's... We just kind of trade Kelleher. He doesn't look like he's a good simulator. So, he had a good run there in Milwaukee, I guess, for 5 games. But it doesn't look like he's going to pan out in the NHL. So, what if I just got like a 7th back for him? We do not like this trade for a financial point of view. Then why'd you offer? It doesn't make sense. I mean, Thompson and Kelleher's contracts are almost the same. And you're actually taking more salary on with that there, Anaheim. Unless Anaheim has needs to meet the cap floor or something. Do I want Thompson? He's an RFA. 2-way clause. Can I send him down to the AHL? Oh yeah, he might just go straight to the AHL anyway, but he's bad. That's a bad trade. Let me just... I might want to put Kelleher on waivers. I don't know. Who else can I send down here without having to... I mean, I could always send back Veleno, but I want to give Veleno the chance here. Yeah, you know what? I think we just got to waive Tyler Kelleher unless somebody else is going to give us a better offer, but no. That's a useless trade right there. So, yeah, I'm just going to put him on waivers. I don't feel like making a useless trade right now, so we will place him in the AHL, and we will get Joe Veleno and Riley Smith back on the roster. Boom. Boom. There you go. So now we can put Veleno in there, put Smith in there. His defense all right. Yep, looking good. So we need to put one more player in there. So I don't like how Eakin's been playing for the first 3 games, so we're going to give Leipzig a shot. There you go. So the first line is now Lowry, Carlson, Smith, and then Marchessault, Veleno, Silverberg, Carrier, Haula, Tuck, Leipzig, Polkinen, Wilson. I don't want to give... Here's the thing about prospects in this game. You have to be, like, patient with them. And if you give them too much ice time, as soon as they make it into the NHL, then that's going to stunt their growth. So I'm going to put Veleno on the 4th line with Leipzig and Wilson. And then for the power play, Marchessault, Carlson, Smith, Carrier, Silverberg. We'll go with... I guess Lowry or Haula. Yeah, we'll try Haula. There you go. Okay, so that'll be it for that. We are now within the roster limits. We have Eakin and Fashing as the extra forwards, and then Hogg as the extra defenseman. So let's go a few more games here. Man, we're already 21 minutes into this video. My God. Okay, so we're going to speed it up a little bit here. We're not going to exactly look at every game. I just want to look at the first few games just to see, Cam York get his first few points, and then just to see how our team is going to simulate in general. Oh, I thought that said Kelleher instead of Keller. And Kelleher did clear waivers, so that's good. We still have his rights as a result. And we take a 3-1 victory over the Buffalo Sabres. Very nice. That is what I like to see. And a 4-2 win for the Coyotes over the Sharks. Golden Knights with a 3-2 shootout loss against the Carolina Hurricanes, who are apparently OP in this game. So we are 2-1-2 midway through October. Not bad, not good. Can't really complain too much. And Jonathan Marchessault suffers an injury for 10 days. Next stream. Give me a break, game. Seriously. Just like, can we go a month without an injury? That'd be great. I would love that. Let's give Cody Eakin another chance. And except he is not going to be on the first line. That would be Carlson. And then we'll put Veleno back on the 4th. And put Hala on the power play. There you go. 5-2 win for the Red Wings over the Lightning. Agent offers Matt Calvert's services. Calvert, no. I mean, we already have an abundance of forwards as it is. We were having a hard time deciding who to send down in order to get Veleno and Lowry some time there. So, 4-3 win for the Golden Knights over the Canadiens. Very nicely done, boys. That is what I like to see. And Semenov is injured. That's not good. Wheeler out for 6 months with a torn MCL. My goodness. Good thing we did not go after him. And a 4-2 win for the Lightning over the Penguins. They're 6-1-1. So yeah, that trade with the Devils was definitely a good move for them. I would say it gives them some depth on defense in exchange for what is likely to be a low 2nd and 3rd round pick. Game against the Penguins, that is going to be a 4-1 loss. All right, I mean, yeah, again, we're not going to win them all. I'm not expecting too big of a season from this team, but I am at least expecting a competitive season, as I've said. Colin Miller with a milestone 200th NHL game. There we go. Golden Knights approached by Jonas Donskoi's agent. Donskoi, oh man, that's actually not bad, but it doesn't look like he's that great of a simulator. 688, 683. So usually I look for 7 or above. So we're going to pass on him. Red Wings win 4-2 against the Coyotes. And it looks like we're only going to get through October here at this rate. I was kind of hoping, as I said at the beginning of the video, to get through October and November, but it looks like we're only getting through October here. So there is a win against the 7-1-1 Maple Leafs in the shootout. Very nicely done, boys. That's what I like to see. Just a good improvement year here for the Vegas Golden Knights. Leipzig out for 2 weeks. Oh my goodness. Come on, game. Just give me a little bit of a break, you know? Get Hudson Vashing in there. Give him a chance. Put Carlson on the first line. Take Veleno off the power play. Put Hala in his spot. Let's take a look at what Lazaro is doing in the AHL so far, and Pulkkinen as well. So Reed Duke has 10 and 10. Pulkkinen has 3 points in 10 games. Suzuki has 3 points. Torma has 2. Kelleher has 1 and 6. And then Summers with nothing so far in 6. Where is Lazaro? He has 4 points in 6 games. Not bad. And a 7.17 average rating. That's what I like to see out of Lazaro. He just he has to keep improving there. And then we'll call him back up hopefully some point soon. So Leipzig still out for 2 weeks. Marchessault day by day injuries. So yeah, we're gonna keep. Actually, how many games has it been for Fleury? Yeah, we're gonna give Fleury a break there. We're gonna get Dansk in there. Game against the Senators. Let's see a 7-4 win. That is what I like to see. And we are in 3rd place in the Western Conference now all of a sudden. So, very much a... wait, hold on. Was that Humboldt? Yeah, the Humboldt Broncos. They are in this game. What league are they in? Saskatchewan Junior Hockey League. I did not know they were in this game. Good to see. So, the Blackhawks with a 3-1 victory over the Sharks. Team Canada to appoint general manager. We're not going to be applying for that. I mean, we have Belgium, so what more could you ask for, right? So Marchessault is back, so we have to take a look at who to scratch, and it looks like it's going to be Leipzig. Only a 6 average rating. Where's Leipzig? Derp, he's injured. So Eakin is next with a 638, and then the Veleno with a 657. Do I want to keep playing Veleno now is the thing? Because I'm pretty sure. Yeah. 10 games accrued this season. If we send him back to juniors, does this count as a year on his contract? It might. I mean, he's already proven himself at juniors, though, so I think just based off the way he progresses, because that first year in St. John, or the third year in St. John, rather, but first year in the simulation, he had a 634, but 90 points. And then the next year in St. John, he had a 730. So if that is indicative of his progression at the NHL level, I think we should keep Veleno on the roster this year, just based on his skill already. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Mark Annetti views him as a depth player already, 3-star potential, or a 3-star current rating. So yeah, we're going to keep Joe Veleno on the roster this year. I don't see too much reason to take him off. We will scratch Cody Eakin for right now, and we will put Marchessault back in. And is Leipzig close? No, he's not even close. He just got injured. Right. So, Carlson, I'm going to put Howla on the second line center. So it'll be Lowry and then Veleno. Yeah, that looks good. Marchessault, Howla, Tuck. Polkinen, Lowry, Wilson, Carrier, Veleno, Fashing. That looks good. And Dansk, how many games did he play? He played 2. That's, yeah, that's all right. We'll get Fleury back in there for the rest of the month as we wait for it to simulate. All right, there you go. Stahl set to leave the New York Rangers. Mark Stahl, after how many years in New York? That's at least, looks like possibly 15 right there. 5, 10, yeah, like 13 or so years there. So he is on the way out of New York. Flyers with a 3-0 win over the Blackhawks. Milestone for Glendening. Not concerned about him. A 5-1 win for the Canucks right there. And a 4-5 loss in overtime for the Vegas Golden Knights against the Boston Bruins, who are 7-2. So that makes sense right there. So we are 5-3-3 currently. October 28th. Baumel reaches career milestone. All right. 4-0 win for the Sharks over the Rangers, who are 3-7-2. No wonder they're shopping Mark Stahl. Player of the week is Max Pacioretty. And 5-3 loss for the Golden Knights against the Blackhawks, who are 5-6-2. So that's a little disappointing right there, not going to lie, but still early season. Anything can happen. And that'll do it for October. And we're going to have to end it off after we check the stats here, because we're already 30 minutes deep into this video. So Canada appoints Don Sweeney as the general manager. More with the career milestone. Last day in October, and we will check the stats and end things off. We'll also check the AHL to check on guys like Lazaro and Polkinen. Milestone for Duclair. Giordano banned for 2 games. Player of the month is Tyler Parsons of the Flames. Goaltender. And then the rookie of the month is Rudolph's Balsers, baby. He is in the NHL in this one. He has got some NHL potential, it looks like. 3-star rating currently. Offensive player of the month is Patrice Bergeron. And defensive player of the month is Aaron Ekblad. So let us get to the stats here. Let's check who's doing what. Let's go by goaltenders first, since I usually forget about those stats. Flower with a .891 save percentage, 7 average rating. Remember, anything with the 7 average rating, this game is good. So Flower's been doing well. And a .282 average goals against average. And then Oscar Dansk with a .852 save percentage, only a 6 average rating with a .407 goals against average, so that's not good. Defenseman Torrey Krug with 9 points. Cam York with 5. Colin Miller with 4. Brandstrom with 3. Carlo with 3. And Theodore with 1. plus minus. Krug is +3. Hogg, Miller, and York are all even. And then Brandstrom is a -1. And Carlo and Theodore are -2. Penalty minutes, Krug has 12. Shots on goal, Krug and Miller have 24. Shooting percentage, Cam York has a 15.4. Average time on ice, Krug leads with a 23.38. And average rating, Krug leads with a 7.42. Brandstrom with a 7.08. Miller with a 6.92. Carlo, Theodore, and York all at 6.67. Forwards, point-wise, we have William Karlsson with a 9-point season so far on 12 games. William Carrier, fourth liner, with 8 points. Pulkkinen with 8 points. My goodness. Riley Smith with 8 points in 9 games. Alex Tuch with 7. Lowry with 6. Eakin with 5 and 8. So Eakin's been producing points. He just hasn't been playing well defensively, it looks like. Haula with 5. Marchessault with 5 in 7. Silverberg with 5. Wilson with 5. Fashing with 4 and 4. So he's actually been playing really well so far. 775. Wow. Veleno with 4 in 9. 667 average rating so far. And Brendan Leipzig with 1 in 5. Plus minus. Karlsson is a 6. Silverberg and Smith are a +4. Carrier and Fashing with a +3. Veleno +2. Pulkkinen +1. And then Eakin, Lowry, Marchessault are -1s. Tuch -2. Leipzig -4. Haula -6. Wilson -7. Shots on goal. Smith leads with a 29 shots on goal. Shooting percentage belongs to Teemu Pulkkinen with a 30 on 20 shots. Average time on ice, Riley Smith with a 19.05 per game. And average rating, Riley Smith with a 778. Fashing 775. Carrier 733. Same for Lowry. Marchessault 729. Karlsson 725. Same for Tuch. Pulkkinen and Silverberg with 717. And then Wilson 692. Haula 683. Veleno 667. Eakin 638. And Leipzig 6 flat. So that'll do it for that. Let's check out the minors real quick. Goaltenders, do we have anybody down here? Legacy and Ferguson and Zukov. Zukov hasn't played at all. So I might send him to the ECHL. Either him or Ferguson. Yeah, I'll send Ferguson to the ECHL and we'll see what that does for Zukov, though Evan Fitzpatrick is there as well. So who's on the Mallards? Nick Schneider. Yeah, it looks like Schneider's going to get all the games there. So I might just keep Zukov in the AHL. Or I could potentially offer him out on a loan to a team that needs a goaltender. Let me know if we should do that. Defenseman, Vanelli with a 643. We're not really concerned about him. Reed Duke with 14 points in 14 games. 779 average rating. Torma. Rekko Greg Pulkkinen with 7 points in 14 games. 686 average rating. Alan Lazaro with 6 in 10. 720 average rating. Nick Suzuki with 6 in 14. 7 average rating. Kenneth Torma with 4 in 14. 736 average rating. Kelleher with 3 in 10. 670 average rating. And Lucas Summers with nothing in 7. 686 average rating. So, with all that done, another long video for you guys here. We are at the end of November, and we are currently sitting in 7th in the Western Conference. So let me know what we should do for the next one, and if anything, any line changes, and maybe we'll give Nick Hogg a chance eventually, but right now, we seem to be in a pretty good spot, so we're going to keep rolling. So, with that, I will see you guys in the next one.